In today's story, we'll meet a mom cat named Aqua who got very sick after going to the beach with her children. But luckily, they were there to take good care of her. Our story begins like any other. A happy family of cats who love each other very much. Aqua is a beautiful white cat with blue eyes, soft as snow and as gentle as a whisper. She was the kind of cat who would do anything for her children. Likewise, her four little kittens loved her more than anything in the world. They would always be by her side, playing, running, jumping, and having fun. Life was perfect until one day, when their routine changed. Aqua had discovered a wonderful place just a few days before. A beautiful sandy beach where she could hunt small fish and enjoy the warm sun. Since then, every morning she would take her kittens to the beach, where they would spend the whole day playing, swimming, diving, and chasing each other. They really liked it there, and not only because of all the fun they had, but also because of the delicious food they could eat. The kids especially liked chasing the crabs that ran sideways on the sand, which made them squeal with laughter while trying to catch them. However, one day after spending the morning at the beach, Aqua felt very sick. It wasn't anything she had eaten because she hadn't touched any prey that day. In fact, she had only drunk some water from the sea and caught a few fish, but none of these had made her feel bad. So, what was happening? Well, the truth is that Aqua had never been good with salt water, even though she liked to swim in the sea. The salt would make her throat hurt and her stomach would get very upset. She tried to hide it, but her children noticed that she was feeling unwell. "Mom, are you all right?" asked the gray kitten, the oldest of the four, noticing that his mother wasn't playing with them. "I don't feel very well," Aqua admitted, feeling ashamed for not being able to enjoy the beach as much as her children. "Oh, no. Why don't you feel well?" asked the black and white kitten, very concerned. Aqua didn't want to worry her children, so she simply said, "I don't know. I think I just need to rest." But the kittens weren't convinced. They knew something was wrong, even if their mother tried to hide it. "Don't worry, Mom. We're gonna take care of you," said the brown kitten, giving her a big hug. "We can play without you. You just rest," added the tabby kitten, purring softly to calm her down. Aqua couldn't help but smile at her children's concern. Even though they were just kittens, they were very mature for their age. She knew she could count on them, and that made her very proud. Before leaving, the gray kitten told her, "Don't worry, Mom. We'll bring you some delicious fish." And off they went, eager to bring their mother the best food. Aqua watched them go and felt a lump in her throat. She was very lucky to have such caring children. She knew they would bring her the most delicious fish from the sea. As soon as the children left, however, Aqua began to feel worse. She had an intense stomachache and was very nauseous. She wanted to throw up, but nothing came out. She tried to get up, but her legs were heavy and weak. She lay back down and closed her eyes tightly, wishing everything would go away quickly. But the minutes passed and she didn't get any better. Luckily, the gray kitten returned sooner than expected, probably because he was worried about his mother. Upon seeing her lying on the ground, he immediately meowed loudly to call his siblings. "What's wrong, Mom?" asked the black and white kitten, rushing over. "I don't know. She doesn't seem to feel well," replied the gray kitten. The three kittens huddled around their mother, each trying to figure out how to help her. But they were just kittens and had no idea what to do. At that moment, the brown kitten spoke up. "We need to get her to the vet," he said. "I heard my human talking about a sick cat the other day. Maybe he can help us." "But how are we going to get her there?" asked the black and white kitten. The vet was quite far away, and they were just little kittens who couldn't carry their mother. "I have an idea," said the gray kitten, the oldest and most intelligent of the four. "We'll push her like a team and take turns carrying her when we get tired." "Good idea," said the brown kitten. "Let's do it." So the three kittens began pushing their mother towards the vet. They took turns resting, and those who were resting watched over their mother to make sure she didn't have any problems. The journey was long and difficult, but the kittens didn't give up. They kept pushing forward, encouraged by the hope of finding help at the vet. Meanwhile, Aqua felt very helpless. All she could do was watch her children struggle to move her towards the vet. She couldn't meow or say anything because she didn't have the strength. But she was very moved by the effort her children were making. They were so brave and determined to save her. She knew she was a very lucky mother cat to have children like that. Finally, they reached the vet's house and knocked on the door. Luckily, the vet opened the door himself. He was a kind man who always had a smile on his face and was very fond of animals. "Can I help you?" he asked kindly. "Please help us, sir," said the gray kitten. "My mother is very sick and we brought her here because you're a vet." "Of course," said the vet, taking Aqua out of her basket. "Don't worry, little ones. Your mother will be fine." And he carried her inside the house. Then he gave her some medicine to make her feel better and some food so she would regain her strength. As soon as Aqua felt a little better, she meowed loudly to tell her children that she was grateful for what they had done for her. "You don't need to thank us, Mom. That's what we're here for," said the black and white kitten. "We'll always be by your side, Mom," added the brown kitten. And Aqua couldn't help but purr with happiness. From that day on, Aqua never went back to the beach again. She learned that the salt in the water made her sick and that she couldn't risk it. She was very grateful to her children for saving her life. She knew she had been very lucky to have such brave and caring children. Every day she told them how much she loved them and how proud she was of them. As the kittens grew up, they continued to take care of their mother. They were a very united family, and nothing made them happier than being together. The end. If you want to see another short, click the video right there. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any new videos.